it's an example that a lot of people understand, and obviously a lot of people are studying their business model now. But simplicity is the key. One thing that really has been resonating with me lately is that, I'm a hardworking person, and a lot of us are, and we want to stay busy because we want to be productive. But sometimes in that busyness, we create extra steps to our processes and our systems and our daily life to complicate things and cause us more work. That was all about simplicity and sort of cutting back so that you don't miss out on it all. Make it simple for, internally as you're creating your product, and then actually strive to make the experience for whoever you're selling it to better. Make it easier. I mean, try to make your product, actually serve your customer in the best way that it possibly can, that makes their life simple.
I love putting myself in positions that are going to force me to really think outside of the box, or they're going to force me to do stuff that I wouldn't normally do. It's funny, like when you start vocalizing those things and telling, I made it a point to tell as many people as I could, because then I knew it was going to force me to deliver on that. When you're telling it to everyone you see, your mind starts telling you, like, okay, I actually have to make this happen. So you're going to put yourself out there to a point to where you're going to figure out ways to make it work. And when you have a specific deadline, or when you have a specific number or a challenge that you want to hit, that's when it really becomes real, and it's either a success or a failure. But either way, you're moving forward because you're forcing yourself to be put in that situation, and it's the forced opportunity that you give yourself.
I grew up in the South and in a very conservative home, so my mom was always super picky about my friends and who I hung out with. I actually heard this tagline from one of my friends, but you show me your friends and I'll show you your future. And I thought it was cool that my parents made it enough of a priority that I put good people in my life to influence me, that I actually heard that from one of those people. You show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Even though I love to have fun, I love to laugh, I love to cut up, I've got sort of 5 core friends, and one of those is that for me, because I need that. But it's really important that I don't have 5 friends that are that way. But, I have my friend that I call for when I need financial advice, or when I need spiritual advice, or when I need, advice about maybe being a better friend even to those 5 friends, the people that strengthen me in different ways. I think that balance is key.
One thing that people that grew up around us would always tell us is, I can't believe how your parents, they give all the time. And it's like, my mom's like the most giving person you'll ever meet. It's like they make money just to give it away. We give because we want to help others. And even when we feel like we have nothing to give, or we really have to dig deep to give, we always do it because we know it's going to bless their life. And we know that at some point God's going to bless us and bring it back to us. That's the whole analogy with the boomerang, is if you're giving just so that it comes back, that's rooted in just a horrible place, and that's not the way to do it. But if you give from the bottom of your heart and being genuine, it will come back to you like a boomerang. You just keep throwing that boomerang out there, just keep giving from a genuine place, even when maybe you can't afford to, but you sacrifice yourself to give to others. And it's just amazing how it always comes back to you tenfold.
If you enjoy this podcast, please make sure to subscribe. And to stay updated on everything that the Action Catalyst is up to, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Action Catalyst Podcast, and on Twitter at Catalyst_Action. And thanks for listening.